I'm Johnny Ray, and this is 5 Hour Recovery. Do not seek recognition for your ambitions to get clean. What I mean by that is this. You can't expect, after doing damage for so long, for being caught up in addiction for so long, that your family will just welcome you back, or your friends will just welcome you back with open arms. There's damage and repairs that need to be done. I struggle with this. I do so much damage for two huge chunks of time in my life. And here I am. I want to be welcomed back. I want to be involved. It's the people I care about the most that I want to be around, but these are the people that I've also hurt the most. It takes time. For me to expect that is not feasible. It doesn't make sense. There are times that I come across a photo like this. Oh, it's upside down. I come across a photo like this, and I remember this day. This was buried in a photo album that I've had in storage for a while. I remember how I look in this picture. I remember whose house I was at, and I remember how badly I have betrayed them and hurt them. So what makes me think that I did this for so long and expect that my family's just going to be like, oh, well, you're clean now? Welcome, come back in. It doesn't make sense. First of all, I lied more than I used. So how can they even believe me that I'm clean now? My point behind this is this. Let your actions speak louder than your words. And don't expect the recognition from your family. Don't expect them to recognize your recovery. That's not fair. If you expect that, it doesn't make sense. Family who loves and cares about you the most will be hesitant to your clean time. The ones that are like, man, come back in and try this. Unless you have some solid proof and start working a solid program, don't expect them to just, think that it's all water under the bridge. That's not the way it works. I encourage you to look at yourself and reflect on the damage that you've done and work through it by building the relationship back up with your family, by creating situations that you be able to prove your recovery, not just say it. Find ways and means to be able to be available to them. I love the people that are in my life right now, and there's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind how badly I've hurt them through this entire experience. What really sucks is when you go to family reunions now and you see cousins that have grown up and they're getting married or going to college, or you don't even remember the age that they were at when you went into your active addiction. That's extremely difficult, but that's what recovery is not going to be easy, and that's what I want to say right now. Recovery is not going to be simple. If it seems like through my videos that I'm just coming up with simple solutions, it's not. You're going to have to put in work. You're going to have to expect rejection. You're going to have to expect the family to be put off by you for a little while. You're not just going to get a job the day you get clean. You've got to build yourself back up to be able to be employable. You've got to work a system. 5-hour recovery, that's what that's about. It's about figuring out who you are and going back to living a lifestyle of helping others and building relationships with the people you love the most, the people that you have hurt the most. It's not always easy for me. Coming up on 2 years clean, it's not always easy for me, and I hope it doesn't come off that way. I hope I don't come off like everything is peachy keen all the time. I mean, I have issues. Don't we all? I mean, to think that everything is just hunky-dory is, again, living in a fantasy world. I pray every single day that my family will see the person that I am now, and eventually will start, inviting me to things again. They have to an extent, but I still feel like I'm missing out on a lot of things in their life. But can you blame them? No. I had to seriously reflect on this weekend. I had to seriously think about, what do I want? Am I making myself available for my family when they made themselves available for me for such a long time and I didn't recognize it? I missed so much. I wasn't there. I don't remember dates. I don't remember times. I don't remember holidays. I've missed so much, and this is why working a recovery program is important, because it's not just about being clean. It's about making amends. It's about finding these family members, these friends, these people who are important to you, and maybe rebuilding a relationship with them. That can only be done by working a recovery program, by finding out who you really are inside and learning things about them. Ask questions. Talk to family members that you ask them what happened. What did you do this year? Where did you go this? How was this vacation? I think it shows that you're interested and you're not just so. I was so selfish when I was in active addiction. I didn't care about any of their lives, and now I've missed it. Now I've missed it. So I try every day to get back involved with it, right? That's I want it back. I want to know knowledge. I want to answer. I want to ask twice as many questions as I talk about myself. I want to know more about what's going on in their lives. It's so important for me to be 100% genuine when I talk about this stuff. And it's not easy. Making these videos helps me. That's the honest truth. It helps me. It helps me have an out. It helps me get things off my chest. It helps me get things out of my mind that are rolling around and spinning. And when you come across pictures like these, and you look at yourself and you're not even recognizable, it's tough to swallow sometimes. So, again, the message is: do not speak or expect recognition for your ambition, for your recovery. Do it because you want to get clean. Don't do it for anybody else. Don't do it for anything else except for you want to get clean, because it's the right thing to do, and that's what you want to do. That's the healthy solution. You don't owe anybody anything. You've made bad decisions, and you can reflect on those, and you can rebuild those, and you can recover from those bad decisions, but don't regret it, because in my opinion, in my view, your story is what makes you you. And that story can become a serious asset into helping other individuals with their stories. What you've gone through is not necessarily what I've gone through. That's why your testimonies matter to me. I'm Johnny Ray. This is 5 Hour Recovery. You can comment below, or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm tired of saying it. Yeah, I say it all the time. If you want to share your testimony with me, it sounds so repetitive. If you want to share your testimony with me at foraddictsfromaddicts@gmail.com, email me. I'd love to come and meet you where you are and get your story. Your story matters. And thank you for listening.